Hi friends, you have a great confusion that what programming language I have to decide. So today I want to tell you about 10 important features of Python programming. Shall we see one after another? The first most important feature of Python programming is it is a high level language program. That means what? It is going to deal with variables, arithmetic, logical expressions and so on. We are not going to talk with control unit or machine level instruction program. We can see the second feature of Python programming. It is simple. Okay. So when we compare with the other programming language like C, C++, Java, this one is very simple. And the third feature of the Python programming, it has a very good guide. It supports a good graphical user interface. It is not like a command user interface, but it has a good guide, that is graphical user interface. Editors, okay, to interact with the system, right? It provides a good menu for file opening, saving the file in the very good guide environment. See, the fourth feature of Python programming is it is case sensitive, right? So when you just use a small letter A as a variable to store the constant, and when you are using capital A as another constant, that will be considered as two different variables. So we can say Python is case sensitive. The next feature is it is platform independent, right? The platform independent, that means it supports at any platform. The Python programming will run in any platform. That is, it supports an OS like Windows, or we can see Mac or Linux, anywhere. Okay, so we can say this is platform independent. And the next feature of the Python programming, it has no compilation and linking, right? So every time converting your high level language program into low level and then to the machine code, and then the instruction will be executed. So no compilation is required for Python. Directly it will be converted into a bytecode and you can execute the program, right? So that is the important feature of the Python program. And the next important Python feature is it supports an object-oriented programming. That is class, objects, inheritance, polymorphism, encapsulation. It supports all object-oriented programming concepts, right? And the next feature of the Python programming, it has only a fewer lines of codes. Okay, when we compare with the other programming language, it has very few lines of code, right? So we can import the package and you can use the command, and you can use very few lines of code for executing a very big application even. And the next feature of the Python programming is it has no type declaration, right? So every time, first declaration, we have to declaring the variable as int or float or character. It's not necessary in Python programming. So every time when you assign a particular constant to a variable, the editor itself will understand this belong to an integer or float or string, or it's a list or dictionary, right? So there are different kinds of special data types also available in Python. So automatically the editor came to know what type of data type it is. So exclusively not required for type declaration, right? And the final feature, that is the 10th feature of the Python programming, it is an open source, right? So all the executable file which is available in the net, you can download freely, Python 3 or PyCharm, okay, or you can use in Google Colab, okay. So we are using Jupyter Notebook. Everything, the executable file is free, so that you can easily download and you can run the program. Yes, my dear friends. So these are the very important 10 features of Python programming. So please do your application in Python and grow in programming. Happy programming.